For real? Damn, here they come. One last play. If I can steal it, I'll have a big chance. No way. Not yet, damn it. No, I'm here. Don't rush in, you morons. I'll buy us some time. It's all over if they score now. The chosen ones. Throughout fiction and history, there have always been standalone heroes that were born destined for greatness. Luke Skywalker, Harry Potter, Jesus Christ, the list goes on and on. But for this story, we will not talk about someone who was a chosen hero from birth. We are discussing a mere man who was born as unwanted, worthless trash. But through trials and tribulations, he bent fate to his will to make the impossible possible. Enter Mikael Kaiser. But do you know who was born wanted? That's right, Polybuzz AI, today's sponsor. Polybuzz AI is a free-to-use app that allows you to talk to your very own favorite characters. And who better to talk to than our boy we gotta click on this one for research purposes. I guess we'll start off fairly simple. How do you feel about Isagi?
That weakling? He's just another stepping stone in my path to becoming the best.
I mean, I guess, but didn't he beat you?
Shut up, that was a fluke.
I don't know, man. Sounds like cope to me. Kaiser suddenly lunges forward, grabbing on my collar.
Don't you dare mock me.
Oh, getting a little handsy, aren't we, Kaiser? Alright, let's call her out on this behavior. Whoa, you're grabbing me? As I blush a little.
Can't handle a little rough treatment.
She leans in closer, her face mere inches from yours, voice dropping to a whisper.
How cute. But don't think I'll go easy on you just because you're flustered.
Alright guys, after a 7-minute, 42-second break, I am back. But yeah, make sure to use my link in the description below to download the app. Once again, it's free. And try using my code SAVAGE to get a 3-day free trial of premium features. And once again, thanks to Polybuzz for sponsoring this video. And yeah, let's hop back into the story. Alrighty guys, as you probably deduced from the title and the intro of today's video, we will be discussing the fall and rise of everyone's favorite sexual deviant, Kaiser. This will be another story style video like the Isagi one a while ago. I gave this video a lot of thought on how to not basically repeat myself from the arc review or Isagi video, and then it hit me. If ever I make one of these character focused videos, I will just retell the same story but from their point of view. I think this will be a fun new way to tell the same scenes. These story style videos are fun for me, so feel free to comment down below any other things you want me to talk about. But with that all out of the way, like and subscribe so I can pay rent. And yeah, let's hop into it. Final zone. I'm gonna prove my worth. I just gotta drill past these pole things and make a controlled shot on target to get a high score. I've wanted to meet you, Yoichi Isagi. I'm gonna call you Yoichi, okay? Huh? He blocked me? Who is this guy? He aimed for the ball I kicked and hit it? My name's Kaiser, and I do the impossible. On your knees, Blue Lock. Kaiser? Wait, isn't he part of the same New Generation 11 as Sai? Hey Isagi, what are you just standing there for? He just blocked my shot. Huh? That's not very polite. Yeah, well, you're one to talk about being polite, Monkemia. Sorry I didn't say this sooner, but it's nice to meet you guys. My name's Ness. Quit acting chummy with those dick cheeses. I came here because the club owner said that block was amazing, but I'd rather be listening to the idiotic prattle of some girl with nothing but a pretty face. Dude, It's 2025 now. You can't be saying crazy shit like that anymore. A dick cheese is a dick cheese. Dick cheese. Dick cheese. That lobotomy really did a number on him, it seems. No, this was a bad call on our part. I can't blame you for being angry. Anger is a sign of sadness you can't accept. You can't grow without accepting your sadness. But sadness is so painful. But the sadness is proof I'm alive. Well, you have fun with that, Shakespeare. Dick cheat. What is wrong with these monkeys? Should we call someone? Yeah, they were both definitely dropped as babies. What are you guys even talking about? Yoichi, I came here to meet you. Blue Lock's ace striker, Yoichi Isagi. Don't disappoint me, new hero. Hey, oh man, I don't swing that way. Shut your whore mouth. Give me a reason not to feel like coming here is a waste of time. I want you to get in the way of my life. I mean, I don't know if this is the best request you ever made, Kaiser. Also, I just love this panel of Ness. He's just smiling, vibing, watching Goat Kaiser sexually assault Isagi. Fine, I'll do it, Kaiser. Like you asked, I'm gonna destroy your life. This is the least tough thing I've ever seen. When have you ever seen someone make a threat by locking hands like they're an LGBTQ couple? And just look at Kaiser's face. Of course he enjoys this fruity-ass declaration of war. Good. That face just now was so good. It looks good on you. Handkerchief me, slave. Hey. What's Yoichi Isagi's title? Let's see. Until I take my place on stage as the world's best striker, for now, I'm stuck in this joke of an interlude called Blue Lock. You guys are the circus animals that provide some entertainment. And when I take stage, that makes Yoichi a pathetic clown who thought he was a star. Nice to meet you, Blue Lock. You're gonna bloom and fall for me. Yo, look how glorious he just looks glimmering in the sunlight here. Even Isagi can't help but bite his lip at the raw aura emanating off this man. Knock it off, Kaiser. It's childish. Sorry, Noah. Just thought I'd try to liven things up. I won't let someone else be the lead. I'm gonna rise to the ranks and drag Kaiser off his throne at the top. And just like that, folks, the rivalry between Michael Kaiser and Yoichi Isagi has begun. But with that, we're about to finally start the first match of our Neo Egoist League. Kaiser and his minions take to the field as the new FC Barca emerge. Now, I don't want to get repetitive as I make this joke in every video, but I just have to say it. This team fucking sucks. Without Batra, they lose 0-3 every single game. It's just sad how hard he had to carry this arc. But finally, the whistle blows and Bastard comes out swinging. Ness wastes no time beaming it through the defense to Grim. Grim gets the ball as he flies by a few more Bartra members. I am the debris that's cutting off during a rocket launch. Yo, oh god, Emogami may have some competition with this monkey. He slams the ball to Mr. Lobotomite, who hits some nice moves, finally passing to the new Kunigami. Everyone's shocked as Kaiser comes flying in at that perfect spot, ready to score. Even Thorfinn is just stun-locked in awe. Unfortunately for our goat, Bumgami jumps in the air, trapping the ball to his chest instead of just passing to Kaiser. What the fuck is this ape doing, bruh? Bumgami takes the shot himself to obviously just get no diff by the goalie. He's evolved. All his physical abilities have skyrocketed, and he can shoot solo goals from anywhere. He's become a perfect striker with no weak points. Are you serious right now? Isagi, what are you even yapping about, bro? In what universe does this guy have no weakness? Dribbling? Shit. IQ? Shit. Duels? Shit. Teamwork? Shit. Spatial awareness? Shit. Mentality? Shit. I mean, I can go on and on, but you get the idea. Perfect striker, my dick and balls. Also, just look at Kaiser. He's just so disappointed in Bumgami's monkey ass for even attempting this. What was even your plan there? If he'd passed to Daddy, you would have been a goal just now. I know you saw it too. But instead, you made an utterly irrational shot in the dark solo play. That won't fly in this team. I don't give a shit, monkey fuck. I'm putting my martial law into effect. Don't suck up to the wrong guy, parasite. Dude, you know you said some cornball shit when even Ness is speechless and confused. Eventually, though, Batra gets the ball and scores the first goal of the game. Isagi's on the bench, fascinated at Batra's new soccer, but above that is thinking to himself, if he were to get subbed in now, what would he even do? But with that, we cut back to the Emperor himself. Alrighty, what comes next, Kaiser? An execution. Oh, that shit is so tough, bro. The next play finally starts as Kaiser both pass the Bartra monkeys. Ness uses his flexible ankles to fake hit the ball and instantly switch directions to fake out his opponents. Even I'd be able to score such an amazing midfielder following me around. Kaiser just benefits from that system of theirs. Bastard doesn't sit right with me. Well, it's true that this team is founded on rationality, and maybe Kaiser just happens to be the one who can best achieve that ideal. But ever since this match started, he hasn't wasted even a single moment, acting as a lure, staying in position to receive the ball, breaking through to a shot course, his distance from his allies. Maybe it's just because I aim for such a rational playstyle that I can sense it so strongly, but Kaiser's movement seemed to be the perfect embodiment of my ideal playstyle. Ness slams the ball downfield to Kaiser as Batra comes flying in trying to take the ball. Shoot, NPC. As Kaiser sticks out his arm to completely block Batra. That didn't fluster him. What incredible judgment ability. He put himself in position to receive the ball while simultaneously guarding. A direct shot? No, he made it look that way, and then he shook off the last defender with that amazing trap. He's perfect. Then when he lands, he just needs to create a shot court. So fast. When did he shoot? I couldn't even see his leg move. That shot has totally surpassed even my ideal play style. Executed. Oh my god, he's just built different, bro. Imagine dogging on everyone on the field and then just bowing on them, just asserting utter dominance. Holy crap, he's a monster. So this is Kaiser. He's a genius. He's different from Batra, Nagi, or Rin. He's a genius, like a logical extension of my abilities. He's achieved my ideal. No, he's already surpassed it. Alright, little bro, wipe yourself off when you're finished. Maybe I've been thinking wrong about everything. Maybe Bastard's foundation of rationality isn't because of the other people around. Instead, Kaiser's talent itself is the team's philosophy. Every goal ends with the Kaiser impact as a materialization of the team's zero waste rationality. It's the world's greatest example of zero turning into one. The existence of someone like that can cause soccer to evolve endlessly. Ego mentioned that once. A striker with true originality and an overwhelming ability to turn 0 into 1 is right here. Is Kaiser the perfect embodiment of the blue lock ideal? And with that, once again, Isagi is biting his lip, just drooling at the idea behind Kaiser's strength. But with that, Lavinho and Noah finally make their appearances on the field. But much to everyone's surprise, Isagi is getting subbed in? Huh? Me? Wait a minute, master. I don't get this. My training rank is higher than Isagi's, right? Yeah, I know that. So then, why? It's simple. Fan service. Huh? The world wants Yoichi Isagi. My chance came earlier than expected. I'm diving into a field of superstars. Time for my Neo Egoist League debut battle. Looks like you made it, Yoichi. And just like that, the next play starts. Noah and Lavinho clash like two gods, and everyone is just in awe of their skills. I gotta do something. Okay, I'm gonna make this a 2-on-1 battle. Oh? You're in the way, small fry. As bro hits a rainbow flick over Monk Sagi while simultaneously using Isagi as a wall to block Noah's charge, scoring his team their second goal. It's no use. There wasn't any chance for me to enter that superstar battle. Hey now, Yoichi. That was a rough point, little clown. You're nowhere near the level needed to get between those two. Shut up, fruitcake. You just stood there watching and couldn't get it either. Not couldn't. I didn't. Me and Batra just waited until one of them got thrown off the rhythm. We knew we'd just be a hindrance if we did anything else. The fact you don't understand something so basic shows just how much of a conceited clown you are. And yeah, he's right, bro. I don't know who Isagi thought he was in that moment joining that duel. I can't work myself into this game at all. I was going about this the wrong way. Nothing will change if all I do is admire them. If I'm gonna leave my mark, I need to turn my admiration into an objective. I won't just keep up with them. I'll devour the superstars. Obviously, this doesn't work as Noah switches gears, scoring his team their second goal of the match. You get it, right? Isagi and Kunigami. This final point is your last chance, and you're both easily replaceable. If you want to survive, then prove it with numbers. Eventually, though, the final play of the match starts with Barcha's ball. Ness comes flying in, stealing it from the Monkey Squadron. He slams a pass downfield as Isagi comes in last second, stealing the pass. Unfortunately for him, he really had no other options afterwards and takes a monkey panic shot, obviously not doing anything. With the incoming thought of darkness taking over Isagi, something within himself activates the flow. Isagi bolts down the field, once again stealing the ball from Kaiser and Ness. Bro goes crazy, flying past Batra, getting ready to pass. I need to throw away my own goal. Oh? Trying to assist Kaiser? He came to boost his numbers by assisting. Ha! Good boy, Yoichi. Bow to me. Keep yapping, monkey fuck. Why the hell would I ever pass to you? As he hits a pass right behind Kaiser to Bumgami, who hits a full-powered shot to win faster the game. Batra and Isagi start celebrating as Slave Ness comes in to throw some cold water on Isagi. He basically calls Isagi a fraud and a bum for getting an assist instead of a goal like a striker would. They go back and forth, they almost kiss, and then Kaiser finally appears. Sorry, Yoichi. I misjudged you. You're no clown at all. Let's give you a better part. If Monkgami is the barbaric bandit leader who steals someone's achievement, then you're his subordinate. Flunky A. Isagi, these guys are weird as shit. In that case, Kaiser, I'll give you a role as well. How about the naked emperor who has everything stolen by me? Oh, you're giving me chills. He used to look at me with those eyes. But shortly after these two try to out-fruitcake each other, we cut to the locker room scene with our Block boys. We cut to Bumkemia full crying that Isagi's getting chances that he isn't, as Kaiser comes in hitting him with the cold water once again. Knock knock, you lowly mortals. Aren't you just jealous of Isagi's circumstances and achievements? You're too afraid to look directly at your own weakness. You change the subject by poking at others' hopes and beliefs. Ultimately, you're fleeing from your own ideals and giving in to ugly, foolish, low-level emotions.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
Everyone has that demon named envy, and learning how to tame it is what makes you a professional. Thanks for the lecture, but I still won't follow you, Kaiser. Hey now, Mr. Not So 2020 Vision. I just came to give you some advice. There isn't just one path on the starting lineup, Isagi or me. Don't choose the wrong king, you filthy peasants. Cut into the start of the second match, we finally get to see the new roster for match 2. Currently, this team has two philosophies. The first is an extremely rational style that uses Kaiser as this team's finisher, and the second is the blue lock style, which triggers chemical reactions by means of all-out egotism. I want to see how this team will evolve when the prevailing let Kaiser score style blends with blue lock's philosophy. Wait, Noah, are you testing me? So you do get it. Don't lose your spot, ace. But with that, the third match of the Neo Egoist League starts. As we cut to Isagi thinking about Kaiser, there's no denying the fact that he's still this team's nucleus. He's still making my ideal off-the-ball movements, and is basically a superior version of me. After reading Kaiser's movements, though, he once again reads the pass and steals the ball. But just like before, Isagi had zero plan afterwards and instantly gets the ball stolen from him. Chigiri gets the ball and scores the first goal of the match. After scoring, Chigiri starts explaining his new goal formula to Isagi until our protagonist interrupts. Yoichi. Is that redhead an old friend? He's good. He's fast, tough, and above all, beautiful. He's outstanding. I can't wait to touch him. Huh? Chigiri, run! Mr. Zestfest is on the prowl. I'll allow him on my stage. You keep dawdling, I might just lose interest in you. Isagi brushes him off as he starts thinking to himself about the skills and what his options even are, considering every time he gets the ball, he instantly loses possession. But before he can get his thoughts in order, the next play starts as Kaiser quickly passes to Isagi in order to try to embarrass him. Do what you want, you shitty clown. If you don't do a funny dance, the crowd won't care about you. He's looking down on me. Damn it. I swear I'll make you regret this pass, Kaiser. But for the first time this arc, Isagi finally has a supporting piece in Corona. Corona starts flying around Isagi as they make their tear through the field using their orbital resonance, and for the first time ever, Kaiser's watching with excitement as his battle is at least starting to look a little interesting. They tear down the field even more, and right as Isagi's gonna take his shot, Kaiser hits him with the Uno reverse card, stealing the ball from him. Eventually, a few chapters later, Chigiri sets up a corner kick. Isagi thought he read it, but completely misfired, leaving Naki open to score. But once again, our Emperor Kaiser comes flying in, clearing it, saving the team. His readings, reactions, and technique, his offense and defense are next level. Wait, what was Kaiser doing there anyway? He's way beyond my expectations. Damn it, he's so far from me. But I'm certain the piece I need to be the world's best will be found in this high-level battle. Isagi finally decides he needs to just sit back and watch Kaiser and analyze his thought process instead of just trying to steal the ball again. Kaiser is well within Ness's passing zone, and he's running a route that's vexing for the defense. His steps let him get behind their center of gravity. That timing lets them make perfect passes, and he passes right back in the blink of an eye. There's not even a single wasted movement. I can understand it, but can I do it myself? No, next thought. Use almost at the goal, so the defense will be thicker, and it'll probably go where there are fewer players. Huh? He's going straight ahead? Right in the middle of the defense. Damn, I can't wrap my head around this one. What is he visualizing? What the way he's using his eyes. He's not even looking at the ball? No, to be more precise, he's turning his head to take in the full picture. Rather than focusing on the ball, he's expanding his field of view to take in... Oh, is that what he's thinking? As we cut back to Kaiser, fucking defenders plus the goalie are blocking his shot course. Your shot course is dead in the water. You're fucking blind. Are you? For real? He got through it? This is his world-class weapon, Kaiser Impact. No, that's not it. This is what I have to devour. This big bang piece will set me on the path to being the world's best. I already know how amazing Kaiser Impact is, and that's not the piece I need to devour. Kaiser's unique and extraordinary weapon isn't something I could acquire even if I tried my whole life. What I really need to focus on is his process. How did Kaiser reach and find that shot course faster than anyone else? Without a doubt, the answer lies in how he uses his eyes. Isagi basically figures out Kaiser's almost constantly using his peripheral vision to give himself a constant endless stream of information. Metavision X Kaiser Impact. This is Michael Kaiser's golden formula. I figured you out. Now it's just a question of how I use that to fight. That said, I don't have my own Kaiser Impact. The weapon I can use is my direct shot. But what about Metavision? I've never done it consciously, but I feel like I could. Wait, maybe I have done it before. Remember the times I've scored goals. Probably my first goal in block and the various times when I smelled a goal. And that time where only I could detect the distortion between Rin and Sai. Those plays occurred because my eyes and brain working at a higher level than anyone else in the field. For 90 minutes? Is that even possible? No. But if I could do it, I could become a god. This is still a hypothetical, but if I can actually pull this off, then I'm sure I can beat Kaiser. But It's bigger than that. I could even beat the whole world. And while Isagi is hyping himself up, our protagonist Kaiser starts to mock him. Tell me, Yuichi, did you have fun stalking me? Or did you comprehend my plays and now you're at a loss for words from despair? Nah. Thank you, Kaiser. All I can see is the hope of crushing you. Oh? Did you figure out something, Yuichi? And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the contender Isagi, who's coming for Kaiser's throne, has now evened the playing field, unlocking Metavision. Isagi steals the ball from Nagi as he bolts down the field, and for the first time ever this arc, we see Kaiser not looking his usual worry-free self. Now with his new Metavision, his offensive strength has increased tenfold as him and Corona just absolutely spread every cheek in their way. Just as Plot Sagi is about to score his first goal, our glorious Tatted King comes sliding in and blocking the shot. Just barging the hell in. You're something else, Yuichi. Welcome to my dimension. Kaiser? Fuck off. Should I still try? Fuck it, we ball! As he smashes through Kaiser's legs as the orange monkey jumps up, cleaning over the leftovers of Isagi's meal. And as all the Kaiser fanboys are having a grand old time, Isagi is fucking furious, ready to end this man's life. Aw, you shouldn't have shot Yuichi. You should have just let me stole it like a good boy. You sure love making assists, huh? I'll crush you, Kaiser. Oh? I'll fucking kill you even if it's the last thing I do. Oh, wow. Is that a new way of saying I love you? And once again, Mr. Zestfest has emerged. You know, honestly thinking about it, I don't even know who's gayer between Kaiser and Shido. They should definitely have a queer off and let the best Zestfest win. But back to the story. Isagi is just absolutely livid. And honestly, Kaiser, you kind of just sealed your fate in this moment. Isagi is full schizo in here. Devour, Kaiser. Devour, Kaiser. Devour. Kill. Bro, I normally am saying this to Rin, but Isagi, little bro, it's just soccer. Calm down. The next play starts, and now that they both have Metavision, they reach the exact same point at once, hitting each other. You're stepping on my toes, Yuichi. Then let me handle it, naked emperor. Yo, Loki though, why does Isagi keep bringing up Kaiser being naked? Maybe there's a secret third contender in this gayest block character arena. Cutting back to the game, we all know what happens next. Nagi hits a bullshit generational shot, tying up the score 2-2. Augie eventually tells Ryo that Nagi's career is in his hands and that he's lost interest. Ryo hits him back with the, jealousy is so boring. I guess, but I don't know if you're exactly an authority on the matter. Also, I know this is supposed to be a Kaiser Galatian video, but cutting to Isagi, he kind of whips his fat cock on the table, asserting dominance on Ryo and Nagi. I found your formula, you two. Your little teenage drama combo moving goals. The success is worthless, if not reproducible. I'll crush you. This match won't have any more miracles from the two of you. But before the final play starts, Chris Prince and Noah Noah take to the stage. The final play starts, and for the first time ever looking at Kaiser, his usual poker face seems to be fully faded. Chris comes flying in to challenge Kaiser. I've heard about you, Michael Kaiser. One of the rising stars of the World 11. Please, good sir, show me what you got. Kaiser doesn't fall for his bait and passes back to Ness. Hey now, you're running away? What a letdown. You act superior to those below you and act like a differential coward to those above you. You're surprisingly pathetic, huh? Ness, give it back. I'm gonna send this geezer to hell. Just try it. And just like that, these two start going band for band in this crazy 1-for-1. How is that? Just try to get past me. Is this the best the world's best rookie can do? And now our goat Kaiser is fucking pissed. He hits a sexy double touch nutmeg on Chris, but sadly his raw physical ability is just allowing him to keep up and overpower him. Until last second, a new member in the lobby has unlocked Metavision, stealing the ball and getting it to Chigiri. Chigiri makes a hyper aggressive tear through the field until finally the blind bandit himself comes flying in, stopping his course. This gives Kaiser enough time to just barely stop Chigiri's final shot. Unfortunately for our main man, Chigiri still has enough juice in him to just barely get it to Chris. Luckily for us, Noah comes flying in, stopping him. Pressed to cut off my course. How rational of you, Noah. But you're too late. Are you crazy? You don't have a shot. Rationally speaking, that's true. I'd be foolish to challenge you in those terms. So I developed this to surpass you. My irrational new weapon. A shot even I can't read. The unstoppable knuckleball. Right? Left? Do I use reflexes or instinct? No. Can this wild ball really be stopped? And when all looks lost, go Isagi comes flying in ready to steal the ball. Jump down, Gagamaru! Aye, daddy. Isagi launches himself off the ground doing a 180 spin in midair. Hit something, damn it! As he randomly swings his leg, blocking the ball from going in at the last millisecond. I kind of forgot I was supposed to be rooting for Kaiser in this video. My true feelings slipped out for a second, but it's okay. Isagi finally gets the ball ready to end the game when Monkey Mia comes flying and stealing the ball. As we all know, Blind Kiyomiya does his monkey tear down the field to ultimately fail horrifically. Then Isagi obviously hits him with the legendary sinking ship insult as the final play of the match is about to begin. Isagi stops the legendary shot from Nagi, and with this spark lit, nothing can put out his burning passion now. Noah appears at his side as they start their final tear down the field. Our two monsters are side by side, both revving at 100%. Another exchange with the braids, Yoichi. What an artless clown. But Isagi uses Noah to outmaneuver Kaiser and get past him. Isagi tears through Chigiri, Nagi, and even Chris Prince until he's finally in the goal box. But with this, our heroes finally come back for revenge as promised. Did you see a goal in your future, Yoichi? Your weapon is your direct shot, right? Which means if I mess up your stance and trap the ball, your talent dies. Look, Yoichi, your climax is getting ruined by me. Yeah, Kaiser, you're perfect. Huh? If you hadn't come, I would have been the hero. But since you came, the one I left sunken in darkness is coming back from the brink of death. As he launches the ball backwards towards the blind monkey, the new king grabs Kaiser by the shirt. Did you imagine this last pass, Kaiser? My challenge was to beat you at anything at all. This choice is my best piece right now. This is guiding me to the flow. Tell me, Kaiser, how does it feel to be the clown in my story? You're crazy. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Monkey Mia scores the final goal of the game, giving the emergent king his first real win against the old ruler. Everyone is just in utter shock from this play as Ness comes in shit talking Isagi for once again not getting a goal and just getting an assist. But Kaiser quickly comes in, putting a leash on his slave. Shut up, monkey fuck. Yoichi, I'll acknowledge you. Back there, in that one moment, your thinking was a step ahead of mine. This match was yours, but you had Noah on your side. Next time, let's fight without him. We're strikers, right? So let's settle this with actual goals. What do you say? This panel was hard as fuck, but Isagi had to ruin the vibe by fucking dying on the field. All jokes aside, this game was a great introduction to the real rivalry between these two, now that Isagi can actually fight in the same dimension as him. But with that, we cut to their third match. Now, after the second game, we cut to Kaiser and Ness discussing Isagi and his progress. This time, a super ace has appeared in Japan. I thought he was the same kind of small fry I've seen before, but during that match, Yoichi Isagi surpassed my expectations. I was certain I'd broken his spirit countless times. I crushed him again and again, but every time he stands up and opposes me, it's almost as if the walls that stand before him are his source of joy. Yoichi's a ruler who is masquerading as a clown. Ness, you know why I came to block? To exploit the Egoist League system to steal yourself a better offer so we can leave Bastard? Right. I came to this league to improve my brand, and the clown I found to help with that has grown beyond my expectations. If I can take down Yoichi, then my name will resound throughout the world. You're right for the plucking, Yoichi. As Kaiser full schizzos at the idea of destroying Isagi, and Ness walks out the room. Damn you, Yoichi. He used to look at me with that level of passion. But cutting away from our Zest Fest, our two rulers are taking the stage. Don't forget, we're competing over actual goals. Don't run away, Yoichi. Same to you, prince shit. The first play of the game starts and Kaiser's goons waste no time getting the ball right to him in front of the goal box. An impossible to predict, surefire preemptive strike. Yo, Mika. He stopped him? That guy pinpointed the ball with flawless precision. Holy shit. So this is the heart of Uber's defense. The defender in the new generation World 11, the Ace Eater, Lorenzo. Lorenzo is the best U20 defender in the world, and he's the man marking Kaiser, so it's going to be that much harder for our hero to win in this match. Eventually, Isagi gets the ball and flies down the field with Corona. Right when he gets to the box, Ness appears. That won't do, Yoichi. When Kaiser is being bothered by Lorenzo, my job is to crush you in his place. Based on your data, your direct shot is a faulty move that can only be made with your right leg. So if I do this to throw off your axis, it leaves you powerless. One garbage, Yoichi. Ready to go. Yeah, that would work on the old me. Now Isagi hits a lefty direct shot, scoring his first goal of the Egoist League. Check his PC, he's fucking cheating. There's just no way he became ambidextrous out of nowhere. Oh my god. Cutting a few chapters, Ness is kind of freaking out, thinking that they're going to lose to Isagi now. But for probably the last time in a while, Kaiser still has his poker face. Lorenzo. If we can deal with Lorenzo, we can win. The next play starts with a cool little passing play from Kaiser and Ness, but unfortunately for our protagonist, Ubers had precautions set for their exact pass and it gets shot down. It's now seeming like all of Isagi's attacks are working, but not any of Kaiser's. What a load of shit. That shithead Lorenzo keeps getting in the way. Thanks to him, I have less freedom than expected. It's obvious that Yuichi is having an easier time in this garbage environment. To steal a goal here. What do we do, Kaiser? Stupid Lorenzo is being a real pain. At this rate, Yuichi's gonna score again. Shut the mouth. You're the one who's shit. Don't let your puny brain lose control of your emotions. Just keep doing like we practiced. I'm not asking you to be creative. Just have faith. Nothing's impossible for me. And just as our hero is about to make his move, Gami comes flying and stealing the ball from Ness. Eventually, he loses the ball, like, no shit, he's ass, and Isagi scoops it up. Unfortunately for Isagi, Aiku reads him like a book and quickly presses him, leaving him powerless. But when all seems lost, Monkey Mia appears to Isagi's right, asking for a last-second pass. Sadly for Isagi, Lorenzo appears ready to steal the pass. Somehow, even throughout all of this chaos, our GOAT Kaiser appears stealing the ball for himself. I finally shook you off, you rotten gold-tooth. I've been waiting my ass off for this moment. Kaiser? He got me. Did he outwit me? All my thinking? He used me to get Lorenzo off his back. No, not just me. Everyone. He transcended all of us. Sendo comes flying in, but sadly our Iraqi veteran just simply isn't strong enough as he jumps over him. But out of nowhere, like a fucking train, Ryu comes flying in, sending our goal upside down through the air. Somehow being launched throughout the sky upside down. He gets a generational bicycle nutmeg through Aiku's leg, scoring his team their second goal. An overhead ricochet nutmeg bullet shot? Holy shit. The high-level battle of wits. The coordinated evolution. He managed to destroy all of it. Kaiser is this match's game changer. Ness comes sliding in, full meat gobbling Kaiser in his goal until Kaiser hits him with the cold hard truth. Hey Ness, shut the fuck up. Are you taunting me? You think I'd celebrate a Hino goal I made thanks to Yuichi? Me scoring with help from Yuichi? That all started with Yuichi's prediction, and then everyone moved in to seal him off. In the end, while Lorenzo was reacting to that final pass, me sneaking in and grabbing the ball was more like dessert, since I just added the finishing touch. There's no denying Isagi was that goal's main dish. I can't forgive myself for scoring a goal like that. But we promised we'd compete over goals in this match. It's disappointing, but we each have one now, and I'll be the one to get the final point. I mean, bro, just look at this man's face right now. During the first and most of the second match, he has his usual cocky poker face, but because of Isagi, you can see the cracks are starting to show. Right after this, Barra scores the second goal of the match, and once more, Ness is starting to freak the fuck out. What's wrong, Ness? If you let that shitty panic unnerve you, the goddess of victory will go back home. Kaiser, but what should we do? Take a good look. In every contest, there's an opening. Whatever that shitty red gorilla is thinking, Yuichi will try to outwit him, and we'll use that. We're gonna fuck him up, Ness. Are you ready? And just like that, we're at this game's crescendo. Both of our boys have one goal each, and whoever gets this last goal will be crowned this team's true king. The final kickoff starts as Kaiser quickly gets the ball to Ness, who dribbles past all these monkeys, quickly passing back to him. Good boy, Ness. Rest easy now, slave. Big Mama got this. Our GOAT goes crazy flying past everyone as he just needs a half second to line up the shot. Insta-kill flash. Somehow, the cheating walking pasta noodle blocks it. A few chapters go by, but sadly for our glorious GOAT, Isagi and Iori double sync up their wall-hot cheeks and hit a no-look pass into Isagi scoring the final goal of the game. Right hand on the Bible, God can strike me down if I'm lying. That motherfucker. Barro's over here full seething, but truthfully, he's actually happy compared to fucking Kaiser over here. Cutting back to cheater Sagi, I won. I beat him. This game, this match, this moment, I completely beat Kaiser. Cut into the new offers, Isagi tripled his last offer from 50 million to a new 150 million. And with a twist of fate, Real, the strongest club in the entire world, has put a new 320 million bid for Kaiser. Real? For real? That's Saitoshi's team. The strongest club in the world wants Kaiser? Ness comes flying over hyped for his glorious king. It was worth coming here after all. You'll be the new ace of Real. Ness, you fucking fat obese monkey slave shitter. Who cares about 320 mil? Who cares about Real? Right now, I'm just shitty trash below Yuichi's level. I can't let it end like this. We cut to Kaiser training before the fourth and final match, and his overall demeanor has 100% changed from carefree and cocky to complete mental evisceration. I came here so that I could surpass Noah. Right now, Bastard's top team is of course centered around Noah. Shoving aside Noah, considered to be the world's strongest forward, and stealing the spot of a striker was completely impossible in that team structure. So I came here to get an offer from another big club and crush Bastard Munich in another way. My plan was to go prove myself to the world, and I already broke through that first barrier. But I can't go back without beating Yoichi. And while Kaiser is schizoid, we finally get to see Ness's backstory and why he's so fixated on Kaiser. Basically, his parents were super giga nerds that only care about facts and logic. Daddy, I fell. Use some healing magic on me. What? Huh? No, get out! In my house, there was no magic. Raging snow golem, let me out! Oh my god, Ness, shut up already! I was practicing magic. I'm making it my pet. Don't you dare talk about magic again, you good for nothing wigger. Snow is a substance that forms around dust and trash in the air, so don't come in the house with hands that touch something so filthy. Anyone who believes in unexplainable things has no place here. What? Must be inferior genes. This is so dumb. Back to research. Yo, low-key, not even trying to be funny here, Ness has genuinely one of the most hyper-autistic families I've ever seen. The way they hyper-fixate on science and hate on magic to this level, I truly feel bad for Ness. But don't worry guys, this story has a happy ending. As of right now in the manga, Ness's family is filled with nerd scientists, while Ness is making $900,000 a year. Get shit on, you dweebs. But back to the story at hand. I think magic definitely exists in this world. I mean, the first time I read this book, I got so excited that I was too worked up to sleep. Nothing can explain that feeling. So I went out and searched for magic. Maybe I like unexplainable things more than things that can be explained. And if you call all those things magic, then maybe this world is filled to the brim with it. Unexplainable feelings, unexplainable sadness, unexplainable... Now this is magic. A single goal sent this crowd into a frenzy. The stadium is shaking. I found it. Soccer players are wizards. I want to do this. I want to be a soccer player. And just like that, our goat Ness trained to be a pro player. Eventually, he found himself at Bastard's tryouts and is suddenly losing hope as he's getting outclassed. And as he falls lower and lower into his pitfall, he hears the voice of his evil family tearing his dreams away from him. He's about to give up on soccer and magic until a familiar face appears at his side. Hey, shitty small fry. Do you believe in the impossible? Kaiser appears and realizes Ness has what it takes to be his right-hand man. That dribbling and pass timing, you were thinking on a higher level. You just lacked a partner to help you actualize it. That wish wouldn't be impossible with me. Get up and let's eat that horse. And these two work together to absolutely obliterate everyone else at tryouts making it on the team. Hey Ness, I used to be a weak-hearted person. I kept losing to impossibility over and over again, so I decided never to go back to that past. And as a warning to myself, I got this blue rose tattoo. It symbolizes impossibility, or that which doesn't exist. This artificially created hue is something that shouldn't be possible in nature. To me, this rose is a symbol of making the impossible possible, in a rebellion against God. I want to become something that shouldn't be possible in this world. I like that. I felt like Kaiser had opened his heart to me, and that made me happy. And at some point, his dream became my dream. Heading back to the past, Kaiser is fucking choking himself. He's squeezing his own neck? Stop it. Why are you doing that? Hey, Ness, I saw it. It came to me. A new back from the brink weapon that will plunge Yoichi into despair. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we cut to the final match in our Neo Egoist League. Eventually, Kaiser gets the ball and quickly passes to Ness, who without wasting a beat passes right back. Kaiser lines up the ball for a last second shot, then right when he swings, Rin comes flying and stealing the ball. As if it wasn't hard enough dealing with Isagi already, we now have to worry about the prodigy younger Itoshi brother. Once again, Grim gets the ball passing to Kaiser, but once more it's thwarted as Shido and Kunigami come flying in like absolute freight trains trying to reach it. After Kaiser's constant failures, eventually the ball flies through the sky to Isagi. Isagi sidesteps these two monkeys until the Zest Fest Shido makes his appearance. Last second though, Isagi runs away from the ball, leaving Shido utterly lost. Bumgami flies to the sky, hitting an absolutely monstrous header down towards Isagi for his final shot, until last second Rin and Kaiser appear at his sides. Rin? Kaiser? For real? Have they only been watching me? I didn't expect this. What do I do? Shoot, Isagi. I'll cut off your direct shot course. Trap it, Yoichi. I'll swipe it away and score. Shoot? Trap? My right leg? Or my left? No! I'll devise right here and now a new invention. A left feint? Here it comes. The right leg trap. This is my ultimate performance. As he hits a fucking mid-air two-gun volley. I said it once before and I'll say it again. That motherfucker Kaiser's cheating! And ladies and gentlemen, this is the part of our story where our protagonist is at a complete rock bottom. Our goat Kaiser just got trick shotted on and is not taking it well. And sadly for our goat, it's only gonna get worse. Nice goal, Isagi. It's time for a player swap, bastard. Our Isagi central tactics are working. So to make them even stronger, you drew out Grim. And going in is Corona. Grim's getting swapped out? This means our Kaiser central tactics are based solely on Ness and Kaiser. Holy shit. With that one goal, this team's power structure has changed in one fell swoop. But with that cutting back to Kaiser, he is not taking this well at all. Yoichi is having an awakening. If he can master such an obliterating shot, his value as a striker will skyrocket. He's gonna take over this team. I'm gonna be buried. I'm gonna lose. Me? To Yoichi? Kaiser, I'm the only one left in the formation on your side. Shut up. Let's do this, Ness. I'm here to send Yoichi into despair. I need to perfect that impossible weapon. The next play starts as Kaiser pulls an Isagi, flying and stealing the ball for himself, as we get a flashback to their training, the Magnus effect. Magnus? Normally, a kicked ball is naturally influenced by the flow of air around it. The reason a rotating ball moves up or to the side is because of the difference in air resistance around it. Up until now, my shots have relied on speed and force, with no spin, but this new technique will be an experiment to add rotation to my Kaiser impact. And with that, we see Kaiser's new technique gives him a crazy banana shot he can whip out. Unfortunately, he's only really able to do this when the ball's completely still, as it's way too difficult to do moving. But cutting back to the game, Kaiser tries his new technique, but sadly, as we all know, our goat has a brutal miss as he falls to the floor in complete and utter disarray. We cut back to Kaiser's childhood, and you guys know the story from here. Kaiser's dad was insanely abusive, and Kaiser grew up in a house where he was regarded as a piece of shit and brutally beaten nearly daily. Eventually, Kaiser saved up enough money and decided to buy something. He didn't want food or something temporary. He wanted something tangible he could have indefinitely. Eventually, he laid his eyes on a soccer ball and decided to buy it. When I throw the ball, it flies away. And when it hits a wall, it comes back. Even if I got angry and hit it or kicked it with all I had, it wouldn't cry or get angry. Always, it would be there just without saying anything. It's a piece of shit. Just like me. Eventually, he gets scouted by Ray Dark and taken to Bastard's facility. Kaiser genuinely doesn't know how to act around other normal human beings and randomly starts attacking people for fun. I hear that soccer is a sport played by 11 people, and guys who are hated don't get passes. If I'm going to succeed in this environment, then I need the ability to fight on my own. I need an overwhelming weapon, something that will clearly prove my existence to everyone. I need to make an impact. And here's where one of the most questionable moments in Block comes in. Remember that heartwarming scene of Ness and Kaiser meeting and becoming friends? Yeah, throw that shit out the window, because this scene is very different from Kaiser's point of view. Rather than conspiracy of goodwill, I need a dog who will submit to my malice. He sees Ness and decides to spring his plan into action. This guy's a good test subject. Dribbling, passing, imagination, all of his abilities are above criticism. And above all, he is isolated. If I'm gonna erode his heart, now's the time. And after teaming up with Ness, he started sunning everyone, just dogging on them. The more and more he beat people and hurt them, the better he felt and the more human he felt. But with that, we cut back to the present day. Kaiser once again has the ball, but once more falls short and is on the ground. Everything I gained by winning is being stolen and destroyed. At this rate, hey Kaiser, you get it, right? This team isn't yours anymore. Kneel to me, you shitty clown. Oh my god, Isagi, just have some fucking mercy. He's already dead, bro. Dude, this shit was actually just brutal to read. I have never seen such mental evisceration before. Isagi truly is a different man on and off the court. My body remembers this feeling. It's the same absurd feeling of entrapment that my father pounded into me every day back then. Shit! I thought I'd gotten over him a long time ago. Because of Yoichi, my very existence is wavering. If I don't win, if I don't surpass him, everything will disappear. Kaiser, calm down. We still got results. You were still scoring goals up until last match when you got an offer from Real. So stop panicking and making impossible plays. We'll just wait for the right chance to use a new weapon. You have me on your side. Is your head busted, you puppy? If I lose, everything is going to disappear. The whole world is watching this match. A loss now isn't just a loss. That offer from Real and my throne on this team. All the glory I gained through soccer. If I lose, then Yoichi will crush it and I'll go back to the time when I wasn't human. Am I freaking out? Am I afraid of losing my current self and going back to when I was a piece of shit? Nobody wanted me to be born, so I stole and stole to gain status, prestige, and wealth. And I felt like I'd become someone who is wanted, but it came with the cost. And the thought of losing it all scares me. This is the mental pitfall of those with success. At some point, I stopped trying to steal and started fighting to protect myself. I chose opponents I could defeat and made myself comfortable where I could reign as king. But the place I'm in still isn't at the level of world's best. If I fight to protect my current glory, then I can't prove my existence further. So I've got no choice but to throw it all away. The feeling I'd become human This glory, my status, my pride, all of it. Peel it away and go back to zero. What is it you truly desire? What's the dignity you truly want to protect? Not a wish for life. What I yearn for and found? The zero at the root of my ego is you. My ball. And with that, Kaiser's throwing away everything in order to rebuild stronger than before. He comes flying and stealing the ball from Hiyori as he passes to Raichi. The fuck? If I want to climb higher than I am now, I have to throw it all away. It's time to shed all this useless skin that's forming my current self. Go back to when I was nobody. When I just wanted to feel like I was alive. Go back to zero. Please. Guess you had a cute side after all, stupid Kaiser. Has this dilemma made you throw away your pride, you shitty clown? That's hot. Once again, as it's blocked, the Zest Fest must continue. Sadly for our hero though, he's once again thwarted, but unlike last time, he's not falling apart, but instead rebuilding. He's heating up as his passion burns brighter. This is a turning point between the destruction and reconstruction of my identity. It's all your fault I'm able to think this way. For stealing my freedom, fucking thank you. Kaiser has just started trying to score a goal all on his own. He abandoned his coordination with Ness, and he's desperate enough to pass the block players just to get a goal himself. Not bad. But I swear I'll crush you. If I manage to score now, your value will plummet to earth. Your awakening or my absolute monarchy. Who will prevail? Once more though, Kaiser steals the ball, but just as previous attempts, they just barely stop him. Fortunately for Kaiser though, the loose ball eventually falls at Ness's feet. Ness slams the ball, but Kaiser for the first time ever just fully ignores it, knowing it won't be enough. The ball goes past him straight to Kiora. My energy requires the constraining factor of restriction. I'm a piece of shit who can only breathe in that situation until I die. Over and over, I'll keep throwing myself at restriction. Right now, this field belongs to Yuichi. From within that absurd reality, the way to pry open the path to a goal is by simply slipping through this cluster of restrictions. Break through to freedom. Charge into restriction. Come on, pass. Choose me. As Kiora hits an insane pass straight to Isagi. Here it comes. A high-speed ground pass. The one past Kaiser right to my... The ball has extreme backspin? For real? It's stopping? It's a pass to Kaiser? I stole it, Yuichi. As Ren and Charles come flying in to stop his shot course. No, the ball is stopping, and everything is perfectly aligning with my practice. And pure luck. Let's go, you piece of shit. Kaiser, Impact, Magnus, bend, damn you. Hey, my shitty ball. Let's leave here and be free someday. We'll be free, make lots of money, and eat tasty food. Let's become human, and maybe even we can be loved by somebody. I want to be loved. As Kaiser hits one of the most generational beautiful shot in the entire series, completely overcoming his demons and reclaiming his spot as the one true emperor of this series. All the culmination of Isagi tearing down the last few matches. Through his own strength, he has fully completed his metamorphosis to become the strongest once more. And just like that, he has fully reclaimed his throne. Now, I know in the end he still lost to Isagi, but listen, it's okay. He completed his evolution, and honestly, either one of them could have scored the last goal. After his awakening and talk with Ness at the end of the series, I just know the next time we see Kaiser, he will be truly even more of a complete monster in the field. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Give a like and subscribe, as it helps me pay rent and not be homeless. Also, make sure to use my code SAVAGE when downloading Polybuzz. And yeah, with that said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.